Hey everyone, Zach here from Punk Rock Crystals. I got some Malawi agates that we're going to open up today. I got these from the gym shop. They're Malawi agate babies, and they're kind of have always been hit or miss for me. So let's open some up today on the channel. Let's see what we got and reveal the inside, either the inner beauty or the inner dud. We'll see what we get on some of these. Zach here from Punk Rock Crystals again. Let's see, Malawi agates. Ooh. There we go. These are called Malawi agate babies. I ordered about 5 pounds of these from the gym shop, probably last year sometime. I'm getting them wet right now. The wetness doesn't really show a lot. I can kind of see some banding in some of them. You can see a little bit of banding on that one. This one I've already cut, so I'm going to take it out of my handful here. But these are all individual nodules. I have no idea what to expect. I've seen these with colors as bright as blues inside. I've seen a lot of pink colors. You can see this big guy here. Now this is going to be a tough one. I'm probably not going to be able to cut it straight in half, but what I'm going to do is try to grind off the edge of it with the tile saw and see if I can maybe create a flat face that'll show some of the colors and banding, or maybe it won't have any. See, this one has some good areas there that'll be interesting. You know, that one just looks like a conglomerate of who knows what, and some of them have kind of a traditional agate look like this, and I could even see some stuff inside of this one. If you look close, you can see some color inside of there. So that would be the type that I'm kind of the most excited about. But these all should be a lot more interesting once I get them cut. But these are Malawi agates. Again, I got these from the gym shop. And I'm excited to cut them. Let's see what we got. When I'm getting ready to put on my PPE, I'm always wearing the safety glasses. I'm always going to be wearing a mask while I'm cutting. You want to make sure you're not breathing in all the rock dust. So you don't always see it on the video that I'm doing those things. I am definitely doing those things behind the scenes. Usually I also wear earplugs while I'm cutting just because it's really loud. I am cutting outside, so that helps with both the noise and the dust. But you can't be too careful, and you just got to make sure you always do those things. So always be safe out there while you're cutting. It's one of the top rules that you need to follow. So let's go ahead and cut through these. Hi everyone, we just got done cutting our Malawi agates. So I just cut those up on the saw. Not super happy with the results just based on the cutting so far, but let's take a look at them and see if we got anything cool. All right, let's start going through these. Like I said, I wasn't super happy about the results, but you know, we'll see what we got here. Like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. There's some cool banding on this side. You can definitely see that. And actually this one came apart in another piece. So it was kind of a three-piecer. Like my tile saw is not great for doing these types of cutting. It does get the job done, but especially all the vibrations and such, sometimes will make these break. So, and I'm wetting these before we show them so that we can see the colors in the reveal. And this one is a big nothing burger. I mean, it's got some cool little dots in it, mixed within the quartz, but you know, for the most part, it kind of looks moss agate, but there's really not a lot that we can do with that one. Next up, we have this one. I'll open it up here. Okay, this isn't too bad. Wow, it's got a really cool, can you see that on the video? A tiny little pink sliver in there of something. Got caught within the banding, but you can see that one didn't turn out too bad. I think with this one would actually polish up pretty well if I can even it out from the tile saw and then get each piece polished up. I think that would be a nice one. This one broke apart into 3 pieces, so I may throw it in the tumbler. You can see actually the piece that I was starting to get cut isn't terrible. There's some nice banding there. There's a nice little eye, it looks like, piece there. But it did break apart due to the saw. So I don't think these are going to be very good individual pieces once I get them polished. But we'll see what I can figure out with them. I don't remember how these go back together. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pull it apart. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I can see how it goes back together by looking at the banding. So that one actually turned out really cool. That's like a butterfly. And you can see that the bands are actually really clear. So it's got some clear, you can see the clearness around the outside. And then opening it up, you can see those 2 big white bands go throughout the whole thing. So that actually turned out really pretty. Pulling it up because you can tell that it's already one of these that wasn't really full of quartz. So we didn't get any banding in this. I don't know exactly how these get into the stash with the Malawi Agates. If they think, oh, well, it's because it's a nodule, we're going to throw it in with the agates, or if they actually think that these will have something inside of them. But there was really nothing exciting going on with that one. See, I've already kind of pulled it apart because it just kind of fell apart. On the outside, this one looked like an agate on the outside, so I could tell that it was going to be clear. Inside, it's got some, it kind of broke because there was a little pocket inside. You can see there's a little bit of banding here. And you can see the rest of it, you can actually see through really well. I might actually go ahead and sliver off the back end of that because you can see some dendrites there sticking down within it. Some inclusions that are going to look really cool when this one's polished. So this actually may be a really cool piece once I get the back shaved off so you can see through it better, and then once you can actually see those dendrites through it. And these pieces too, they're not terrible. They're clear, which is better than not, and it seems like the kind of thing I could probably throw in the tumbler and they would actually come out pretty shiny. We're going to go ahead and open it up and see what we got. Ooh, yes. Oh, this is the kind of thing we're doing this for. Not only is it in Malawi agate, you can see the banding in it, but you can also see that is pink druzy quartz inside. Oh, that is amazing. That is really cool. I don't even know how that forms. I could tell because it cut easy, so I could kind of tell that the inside was going to be hollow. But wow, that is really pretty with that druzy quartz in there. These will definitely polish up into a specimen, like a display specimen on this one. I'm getting these wet before I open them too, so we can see the colors a little better. It's just quartz. It's got a kind of a little pocket there, kind of another geode. You can see some formed crystals in that piece, but you know, it's not super pretty. Oh man, this is amazing. Oh, it's another geode. So these little geodes are really cool. I actually haven't seen these in any of the other Malawis that I've opened. I haven't seen the geode piece, but it's got the druzy quartz all throughout, and it's got banding around the outside. This would be like a perfect, you could almost put a little latch on that and turn it into a little locket or something, but just by itself, I mean, it is really pretty. It would make a really pretty display piece for an agate. Wow, that is really cool. We have one more that I kind of cut open, and it's got a little druzy area in there. It didn't cut open very cleanly. I tried to shave off the back to kind of show that it does have some banding in it, but again, it's not something that and you can see my saw marks in there. I can get those grinded away, but there's really nothing about that really stands out as being that great of a display. I think we could polish it up and it would be kind of a nice little 10-cent bin item. But you can see the druzy quartz in there. It's really pretty, the little pocket that's in there. There's just not a lot of good color maybe going on through the rest of it. These last two, what I did was they were so thin that what I did instead of doing a cut is I just kind of shaved off the outside of both sides of them. They were both so thin, there was no way I was going to get it cut through the center. So instead I cut off each side, and on this one, you can see that's really pretty there. It's got a really pretty orange in there, and then the banding is weird. It's just kind of there's just white quartz just kind of floating around it, and then the center there's that island of white quartz. That looks really cool, and then you can see some red banding in there too. Do you see the dark red striations there? So that's pretty cool. I don't know what to make of that one. The other side is just the same thing. It's got the pretty orange, maybe an apricot color, and then it's surrounded by these cool white clouds of quartz. So that one's really cool. I think that if I clean this one up a little bit, I really think that this one will look actually pretty good as far as either a little display piece or maybe even hanging down as like a focal stone. So that's got a few options there. The last one here is another one that was too thin to cut down the middle, so I shaved off each side. You can see it's got a nice pocket there in the center with a band going around the quartz. You can see it's see-through the rest of it, so that's pretty cool. It's got a nice orange color to it, and a tiny little bit of the pocket you can see on this side with the face showing in the banding, but you know, there's not a lot of excitement going on there. I don't know exactly what this type of thing could be useful for. I don't know if you can see some dark edges in here. I don't know if it would be better to even cut it down a little more. That would open up the pocket more if I shaved down this side just a little bit more or grinded it down on the all you need. But then you've got the dark areas around there too. So, you know, overall, that's not a bad piece. It's just, what are you going to do with something like this? So thank you all so much for watching. That was the Malawi Agates. I got them from the gem shop. They've got them on sale. You can either get, I think, $12 a pound, or you can get 5 pounds for $50, which is a really good deal. They're really fun to cut open. Most of them are not going to be like the cool blue and red bands that you're used to seeing, but on the other hand, the ones that you get, you know, for that price point especially, they're pretty cool, as you can see from those that I just cut open. They've got some really pretty colors in them. They've got some bands, and they could definitely be some good, useful agates. So thank you so much for watching. This is Zach at Punk Rock Crystals. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure you subscribe, like the video, and I'll be able to make more of these. So thank you so much, and leave notes in the comments about anything that you see in the video that you'd like to, or other types of videos you'd like to see me make. Talk to you later. Keep rocking. Bye.